Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first challenge on the Omega to-do list. There's 48. You know how you go 48-0 in challenges? By going 1-0 with Pitch Black. Why not us? Why not now? Zilly, Xylophone, 64 really? K9, 6 Dilly. So all we have to do is beat Mom's foot. Look at that. Look at Mom's foot icon. How come that is the first time we've ever seen this in our life? That could be the Dead God emote, by the way. What is that? It looks like it's from King's Quest V. What is that? Monstro's Tooth. I bet this will be an easy challenge, huh? Ooh, how many hearts do we have? 3? We could maybe Eddie Room. We could Eddie Room. 3 hearts, right? Just can't take any hits here. Is this thing made out of butterscotch? 2 hits. Okay, we got 2.5 hearts. That may kill the Eddie Room. All right, Burning Basement 2. No problem. Okay, I wonder if you can get a boss rush in a challenge. Whoa. I play with controller, but I use both sticks, like a twin stick shooter. To me, that has been the best way I've been able to play. You can get it, but it doesn't count. I got you. So basically, this is just... Challenges are just you either beat the challenge, you get the crossbar, or you don't. Also, what is Pitch Black? Oh, Pitch Black is you can never see your health. Curse of the Dark also? What do you mean? We can see the map. I mean Curse of the Dark. Glancing. Bombs are key. How much health do you think we have? 2 hearts, 1 heart. 2 half a hearts? I think we're in the half heart range if you're asking me. I think we have a half a heart. Not anymore. Not anymore.
You won! You did it! You did it! I knew you would! I just knew you would!
Thanks, Gene. Any plans to check out Enshrouded? Pro End. Explain to me what it is in 1st grade. I'm always looking for new games to play that are of this caliber. Like a once in a decade kind of game. Is Enshrouded a once in a decade kind of game? Survival voxel. It is a... Hold on, let me read what it says. Survival voxel. Sorry, what? Sorry, what kind of game is it? Like Valheim and Ark. I got you. So basically like Pal World. Do the yellow tears need to go in that flight pattern, by the way? Is that necessary? Like, why would gravity pull those down? I don't understand. Why are you laughing? Mommy? It doesn't count though. There's no exclamation. We'll take it though. I'm not mad at it. Let's go win this thing. Ydari. Good start though. Ludovico. Ludovico knife? Sure. But these don't count for Dead God. Whoa! 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 Matrix vision. Matrix vision. Matrix. Just stand there. I can't get him. I'm controlling 2 ships in the night. In the desert. How much health do we have? Rip the run. What do you mean? So we're independently controlling 2 outcomes with only 1 director. Oh, this is way harder than I thought. Isaac cosplaying as Yandu? What does this have to do with disco? Oh, this is hard. Chad, this is like playing piano, man. 2 hands, 1 brain. How come it's not doing a lot of damage? I thought this would be insta-rip. I mean run over. The run's not over. Too much hand, not enough brain. The run is not horsed. What do you mean? All we have to do is beat mommy. So I watched the premiere of Love is Blind. I don't know, premiere. With my wife last night. That was her show of choice. That that we kind of both agreed. I'll take some choice in that. Like, look. It's either that or reruns of Real Housewives of New Jersey season 1. I took my chance. Anyways, Nick Lachey and his wife go into the room like the first 10 seconds of the show. and one of the contestants, when they walk in, they yell, "Mom and Dad." And he's like, "Did you just call me dad?" And then another girl goes, "Mommy." And then he starts scolding them. Like he didn't get the joke. He made the joke worse. And I'm like, I didn't know that was possible. He wasn't mad. He was like fake scolding him. I'm like, no, that's not the joke. He was getting the joke on a whole nother level. One of my coworkers went to high school with one of the New Jersey kids in Tenafly. What the heck is Tenafly? Is that an Isaac item or something? I mean, this is a challenge. This was not the challenge I thought we signed up for, but the golden knife carries many pog. Harry Potter Isaac run. All right, I'm with you. In a peep OG, in a sleep OG. All right. You ever wonder why people don't make twin stick shooters anymore? This is why. Imagine it actually being a twin stick shooter. It's hard. Hold on. If we knew how many hearts we had, we could go gamba. How many hearts do you think we have? 3? Never mind. You piece. This doesn't count. No exclamation. Inverted. Oh, gee. So these items do not count for Dead God BTW. Just stand in the corner. Get some luck down. Come on, kid. Holy. This is like playing Life Force on Nintendo. You know what? You know what bothers me? People don't know what Life Force are, but everyone knows what Gradius is, man. You missed it. You missed out on it. What am I talking about? That's what I mean. You don't even know what I'm talking about, Life Force. They're basically like the same game, except one is better than the other. Sure. 1, 2, 3. We have to win this, dude. Prop bet we'll beat this challenge in 14 minutes. I went to go pick up the heart too. I'm like, nah, let's be a little, we got one more for sure. I went, you know what? You got to trust your gut, man. Throws worse than Cerso cleats. Armin, you can't even say that. I love that this item charges so fast. That'll help us run our 14-minute run here. You should buy and build an MTG cube and do it in the Discord. To me, like card games, with the exception of Balatro, need to be played in person. That's just me. And I get it. Like sometimes, like you can't have Commander night because no one likes playing Commander except like 10 people in the world. So I understand that, but like I do think my days of going to Friday Night Magic are officially over. Unless one of my kids gets into it, but just got to find a normie group. Not normie, but you know what I mean. Commander is the most popular. Spoken like a Commander fan. Also, I can't knock it because I've never played it. Is a normie someone with no hobbies? You know, that's a good question. How would you define a normie? Let's go check our item real quick. Sports person? I mean, I'm a sports person, so that we have to cross that off. Socially well adjusted. I mean, I could. Chad, well, let's define normie right now. It's not easy, but you know it when you see a normie. You know what I mean? Under no way am I a normie. I'm definitely portion normie. Seriously, how would we first grade normie? Normie is a spectrum. You know what? I could get behind that. Normie is they have a Netflix account. That's not true. Netflix has anime. A lot of the traders casts are normies. A lot? You mean all? Let's go win this thing, man. No day. I don't know. Normies is hard. It's hard to define. Their favorite game is Call of Duty. That could be. You know what? I think maybe the best way to define a normie is to just, instead of trying to get the perfect one sentence, just start defining traits of a normie. Definitely like sports. Sports has to be somewhere in there. Although there are some normies that don't like sports, but it's almost a prerequisite. Listens to top 40. Uses Instagram. I'm gonna shoot that one down. Have you seen Starsleep's Instagram? He posts pictures of action figures. That's completely... Shops at Walmart. No, you'll get some... have you been to Walmart? There's some non-normies at Walmart. I promise you that. That's why we do what we do. We can't risk it, though. We can't go back-to-back bad runs. I guess normie... I don't know. It's hard, man. It's hard. Here, let me define it. Normie is... A normie is when someone comes up to me and asks what I do for a living... and I just make up a very nondescript answer, like sales or marketing. That's a normie. Someone that you could explain Twitch to, and they would maybe understand, is at least not 1000% normie. You know, we don't have much health. People just watch you play game. That's, you know what? The answer to that question. People watch you play games all day. That's a normie. Someone says, oh, like Captain Sparkles, or my kid watches so-and-so on Fortnite. Then at least there's probably still a normie, but at least they understand. Some non-normies can hide in the pack, though. You're looking at one of them. Bro, I'm dangerous. I'll be in a sea of Lions fans. I will say this. It's always been this way, though. Quad shot. I will say this. Lions games are... I can usually count on... That's like a Big Brother haven. Like in my real life, rare that I get recognized. Lions game, that's like normie central. And there's a Lions player that's a big weep. Yeah, they traded him. Why do you think they traded him? He got traded, didn't score a single touchdown until the last play of the year when his quarterback disobeyed the coach to get him a touchdown. No, we just got better. We got a better running back who doesn't like anime. And so that's why we traded him. Yeah, you're talking to someone that has watched an anime, the best anime of all time. So that's no judgment. Although I will say anime has become more mainstream. Like when I was coaching football in high school, there's a ton of kids who wore anime shirts that were like good players. I'm like, oh, I guess they're on to us now. No, Death Note is the best anime. Death Note is a boomer anime. You can't throw boomer into every subculture. It doesn't work like that. Cowboy Bebop is Starsleep's favorite anime. That dude was talking about that back in college. Watch One Piece on stream. One Piece of what? One Piece is probably the most DAE anime. How can anime be DAE? I will say the one anime I was like had hopes for. This was pre watching Death Note. The one anime I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get into this was Castlevania, and literally, like, not like Castlevania. I'm like, this thing is the snooziest thing I've ever seen in my life. I made it 12 minutes into the first episode. Like, there's no Belmont. There's nothing. No, in the first 10 minutes, it was just a burning church and some guy just yapping for 10 minutes. I'm like, what even is this? They gotta set it up. Death Note sets it up right from the rip, from the first minute. You're trying to comprehend what the heck the opening song is and everything exploding everywhere. I'm like, what? I'm like, I couldn't even understand why the opening in Death Note changes every episode. I've never had a show do that. When I watch Growing Pains, it's as long as we got each other. And sometimes they throw in Leo DiCaprio there in the credits. But every time Death Note changes. The burning church clip is at the start of the game. What do you mean? Can I see our health, please? Out of here. Dan with the growing pain references are golden. The only thing that's golden around here is Tracy. Only real ones know what that is. I looked up Tracy Gold the other day on social media. I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm like, you know what? I haven't seen her since Growing Pains. I wonder what she's up to. We're not going to talk about Growing Pains, Mike Seaver's best friend's name. I don't know his first name, but I think his best friend's name was like Benjamin Staboner or something like that. Not joking. It's a real thing. And so in the show, they just call him, they remove the sta. His last name was Stabone. There you go. So they shortened it for the show, you know, like his nickname. Oh, wowie. Take that. His first name was Richard. I'm sorry. Richard Stabone. It's a real thing. But as a kid, it goes right over your head. I didn't know, you know? I had no clue. Do I know Alan Thicke wrote the theme song? I did not know that. Imagine your last name being Thicke. Whenever I think of the name Robin Thicke, though, I think of a milkshake. Anyone else? Just me? Wait till you learn who created Law and Order. Who created Law and Order? Richard Wolff. What's so funny about Richard Wolff? What's so funny about the name Richard Wolff, chat? We just have to beat Mom, right? It's over. Yes, yes, yes. Say goodnight to this challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Put it to sleep. Put it to bed. And all these enemies. Come on, kid. Watch out for Stompa. Listen for Grunta. When you hear Grunta, move. There's Grunta. It's gonna be close, man. I have no idea how much health we have. One more hit. Holy. We did boss rush. Can you go in there and then walk out? Doesn't do anything. It does do something. You just go see what's on the table right there. Just like to go, sometimes you like to go window shopping. All right, first challenge up. First challenge done, the Rune of Hagalaz. Let's see what it looks like crossed off. Look at that. Next up, Highbrow.